everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, back at you with another edition of the MUT 15 Bargain Bin, where we are building a budget squad together, all players under 10,000 coins, and once we get this team built, we're going to go ahead and put this team on the field and see what they can do. So as you can see, this is our offense so far on your screen. We took care of the offensive line, we took care of our tight ends, we took care of our quarterback. All that we have left on this side of the ball is basically wide receiver and halfback. We'll probably cover fullback with the halfback episode. Let's swing over to defense, because in today's episode, we are going to talk about the middle linebacker position and take a look at a bunch of different elite middle linebackers that you can add to your squad for well under 10,000 coins. So let's jump right on into it. So at this point in MUT, if you search for elite middle linebackers, and I'm strictly talking just the base cards that came out when this game first came out, back in August, tons of these are going for extremely cheap, and that's what I did for you right now, is I just sorted it out. As you can see, Sean Lee's up there for like 4,000 coins. We have Derrick Johnson for 5,000 coins. Brian Cushing for a little under 7,000 coins. And then even if you get right to the 10,000 coin range, you got Navarro Bowman, you got Luke Kuechly, you got Patrick Willis just sitting there. So these are all really excellent cards. Let's take a look in depth at the Derrick Johnson card, because this is one that I had on my A team, my main team, way back when this game first came out, and he was very, very solid for me, and I like the stats on this card. So an 86 overall, run, stop style, and he's 6'3", 71 strength, 78 block shed. Here's the stats that I really like. 96 pursuit, 92 tackle, 92 play rec, 91 awareness, and 81 zone coverage. He has one of the highest zone coverage ratings for any base elite middle linebacker in the game. And I highly suggest taking a look at this card because it's 5,100 coins. I just saw one up before I started recording for about 4,000 coins, so you really cannot pass this up if you're looking to find a budget card like this. Since he has one sitting here right at 10,000 coins, I'm going to go ahead and take a look at it, and I guarantee you that you can probably find this card for this price and maybe lower, as long as you get it before the middle linebacker positional set comes out, because more than likely this card will be a part of that set. 6'3", 75 strength, 82 block shed, 84 speed, 95 tackle, 94 pursuit, 95 play rec, 87 awareness, and 75 zone. So again, just a highly aware player who is going to be able to chase down ball carriers and make tackles. This is the base Luke Kuechly from the Carolina Panthers, and he has man defense style. The 49ers are always blessed with really good linebackers, and we're going to take a look at 3 of them that you might be able to fit onto your budget squad. So as you can see, Navarro Bowman right here, an 89 overall. This is a base elite card, and we'll take a look at his stats, sitting right now at 9,500 coins. He has 77 strength, 92 block shed, 94 pursuit, 95 tackle, 82 speed, 87 awareness, 87 play rec, and 80 zone coverage. And I really like these stats because I rely heavily on zone coverage for my middle linebacker, and I feel like Navarro Bowman's going to fit my needs. I originally wanted to go with Luke Kuechly, but I think I've decided to go ahead and purchase the Navarro Bowman. So we're going to buy this card right now. We're going to go back and take a look at Patrick Willis, and we're going to look at some other cards as well, because the way I like to run defense, I need 2 middle linebackers. So we're going to purchase one more. I already know who it is. Let's take a look at Patrick Willis here and look at his stats. Again, this is another base elite card. 6'1", 86 strength, 85 block shed, 87 speed, 92 tackle, 93 pursuit, 90 awareness, 88 play rec, and 76 zone coverage. Really, the only reason that I did not go with this card instead of instead of Navarro Bowman is because of the zone coverage being only a 76, and the tackle being only a 92. So this card is slightly not as good as Navarro Bowman, but again, for 10,000 coins, you could get both of those guys and run a really nice 3-4 defense and have 2 great middle linebackers. So those are really all the base elites that I want to cover. Let's take a look at another 49er, as I mentioned. And this one, at the moment, will probably be a little over 10K. But I still want to look at him because he's been going for well under 10K recently. Even though he's part of the middle linebacker collection, And now that I think about it, I was talking about Luke Kuechly earlier. He is part of the middle linebacker set, I believe, so his price really hasn't been affected even though he's part of that. So that was a mistake on my end. But if we look at Chris Borland, 86 strength, 87 block shed, 88 speed, 95 tackle, 95 pursuit, 85 awareness, 88 play rec, and 81 zone coverage. I'd honestly say this card is probably better than all the other cards that I've covered. It's a very, very good one. Right now, it's going over what our technical budget is, the 10,000 coin mark. But if you got an extra 1 to 2,000 coins and you're not willing to break, or you are willing to break the bank, break the bank. I totally messed it up about 18 different times there. Definitely check out Chris Borland. So a couple more cards we'll check out, and then we'll make our second selection as far as players go. So I can't pass up showing you guys this Football Outsiders Curtis Lofton, another middle linebacker from the New Orleans Saints. He has a run stuff style, and he's an 87 overall. We're going to go over this card because it's so cheap. Under 4,000 coins, 6 foot, 82 strength, 86 block shed, 90 pursuit, 93 tackle, 84 speed, 88 awareness, 92 play rec, and 74 zone coverage. So he looks like he is a really good run stuffer, probably why they gave him the run stuff style. And for under 4,000 coins, like I said, if you're really, really on a budget, you certainly should probably purchase this card. So let's go ahead and take a look at the very last card that I'm going to go over in this video, and it's actually going to be the next card that I'm going to purchase, and it's the Road to the Playoffs to Quell Jackson. And the reason I love this card so much is because of his 88 zone coverage. He also has 87 awareness, 92 play rec, 93 pursuit, 90 tackle, 80 speed, 81 strength, and 85 block shed. This is a card that I'm going to rely a lot on in pass coverage. That's why I don't mind that his tackle is only a 90, but his zone coverage is an 88 like I mentioned. I run a 3-4. I have 2 middle linebackers on the field a lot, and the second one I usually place in zone coverage a ton, so I really would like this card on my team because he has such a high zone coverage rating, and I think he's going to do a great job in my scheme. So there we have it. We've purchased our 2 middle linebackers now. Let's go take a look at how our team looks with these new additions. Alright, so here's a look at our defense with our 2 new middle linebackers added to the squad. We're now sitting at a 56 overall, and we're getting there. Still some holes that need to be filled on defense. In the next episode, we'll possibly take a look at the free safety position, and then we'll finish things up covering the outside linebackers and the defensive ends in separate videos, but we won't make videos for each side of those positions. So, again, we'll take care of outside linebackers in one episode, and the defensive ends in another episode. We'll have free safety get their separate episode, and then we'll finish up with the offense. I don't know what order we're going to go in, but we're almost there. I know you guys are dying to see this team on the field. I am too. I've been playing a ton of solos, trying to get coins for this team so I can buy these players up and get them on the field. I hope you guys enjoyed another edition of the Bargain Bin. Make sure you click that thumbs up if you did. I'm Popular Stranger. Thanks for watching. Peace.